There was a Peyton Manning sighting in Napa, California at Raiders training camp as one of the best quarterbacks ever was out there hanging out with quarterback whisperer Coach Jon Gruden and bubbling star thrower Derek Carr. Hey, I'm Bryan Salmond, and this is Vegas Nation. Day number 6 of Raiders training camp, and once again, if you were one of Raider Nation in attendance, you saw the silver and black coming to you live on the field for practice once again. You also saw Carr under the watchful eye of quarterback turned commercial pitchman Manning, and he was playing with his shiny new toy, Jordy Nelson, one who's continuing to show and look really good on the field. The Raiders, who were missing Martavis Bryant, who was out with an illness for a second straight day, still got their work in, and we'll hear how that went right now with Raiders beat writer Michael Gehlken, who's in Napa, California, and witnessed it all. Michael.
Thanks, Brian. There was a tall, lanky man wearing an orange hat on the practice field Thursday on a field otherwise covered in silver and black. You'd probably recognize him. Peyton Manning, the future first ballot Hall of Famer and former rival of the Raiders, being he was a Denver Bronco to close his career, was a guest of Jon Gruden's here on Thursday. You saw him in drills with Derek Carr, E.J. Manuel, Connor Cook, not obviously participating in those drills, but just watching and having little tips or comments for those quarterbacks in between drills and periods. A pretty neat experience, Derek Carr said. Manning was not the only future Hall of Famer present. Charles Woodson, the former Oakland Raider great, also was here as well. Somebody who wasn't here at the end of practice, Gabe Jackson, the Raiders' all-important Pro Bowl right guard, exited practice with an unknown ailment. He was able to walk off on the field under his own power, a good sign perhaps, but nonetheless, it's worth tracking his status as the week progresses. Denver Kirkland stepped in his place at right guard to finish the day. One thing of note as well, Jon Gruden's doing something, we've seen it now for 2 straight days, where toward the end of practice, the final 30 or so minutes, he has all the players remove all their shoulder pads, and then he finishes in a little bit lighter pace. Jackson was injured during that period, so it's not as if guys will be protected 100% from the injuries that happen here in training camp, but still, it helps guys take care of their bodies as we get into the dog days of training camp. From Napa, this is Michael Gehlken. Back to you, Brian, in the Vegas Station studio.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. Now, quick note, former Raiders receiver Michael Crabtree will play with his brand new team tonight, the Baltimore Ravens, as the preseason kicks off with the Hall of Fame game. Also, former Raider for really just 1 minute, Randy Moss, will be inducted on Saturday into the Hall of Fame, so congratulations to Randy Moss. So for Michael in Napa, I'm Bryan Salmond for Vegas Nation. We'll see you next time.